back out here to work on my car, but I think that's going to be UH1Y. Earlier, he was cruising. Oh, there's two of them together. Huh. They must be out doing exercises. Earlier, there was a Cobra with those boys. Interesting. Anyways, back to the car. We're out here with this thing again. At this point, I've got some work to do. And I just don't know where to start. It's been sitting since the show, as you can see all the dust. Gonna try to charge this battery. I'm having battery charging issues. I gotta finish the battery tray stuff. I gotta build some standoffs for the mount, get some bolts through it. Gotta finish up the link, or fix up the linkage here. That's it so far, I think. Oh, I also need to drop the exhaust again, drill that out. I want to clean the interior, which I may do today. So I want to get the stuff off the ceiling, because every time I shut the door, it rains down black old insulation. So also got to rewire the front end here. I want to do a whole new wiring harness. I just don't know how I'm gonna do this yet. I'd like to replace this block with a plug, but I've got to decide how I'm gonna do it, because some of these have dual wires coming in and dual wires coming out, so that's gonna be a slight problem, but we'll sort it out. But for now, let's get the battery off, get it charging, figure out how big of standoffs we need for the battery tray, and we'll go from there. Okay, I've got the side bracket. I've got the side bracket made up out of some scrap I had laying around. These two will be rivets. That one will be to the radiator support with a bolt. I ran out of black, so we're just gonna hit it with some cast blast, because why not? It'll match the engine bay at least. And then I'm going to, while this is drying, run to the store to get some spacers for the battery tray to get it up off the air vent. So we'll get this covered and then we'll go. There we go. That will dry and we'll get that on there. I'll show you where that goes. Hold on. Let's go over here real fast. So that piece will rivet here on the bottom of the tray, or on the top of the tray on that lip, and it'll pull it upwards like that and bolt into here. So that'll sit like that, holding it up off this fuel regulator that I got down here. And then I just need a standoff, which I know the size for. Let's see if I can get you down in there. I need some spacers between this bracket right here and the bottom of the tray to hold it up. So that's what we're gonna go get right now. Okay, got this in. You can see that's just not even finger tight, just spun on a couple threads, so they can be sucked down a little bit more, but it's taking it off of the top of that fuel pressure regulator right there. It used to be sitting on top of that, so now we can actually at least access that. Now I'm gonna take the tray out, and well, I'm gonna mark it first where it needs to be marked for these holes, this mount, then take it off and drill those, or drill this one so I can get the spacers in and get the bolts in for that. Alrighty, battery tray in. This thing's so stout that you could probably lift up the entire car from it. Got two good sized bolts there, good sized bolt there, and two more into here. I don't think it's going anywhere. The only issue is they're all different sizes, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but it works. This thing smokes so terribly it fills the cabin up. That can't be good. Well, it's still kind of smoky in here, but it's slowed down quite a bit, maybe just a little bit. Other than that, it drives great. Kind of. The shifting's a little wonky. It's noisy because of all the seals. It needs a longer exhaust. Other than that, oh, and the brakes are squishy, but you know, minus everything about driving it, it drives great. Okay, successfully made it back the next day. I don't know how far it is, maybe 5 to 8 miles both ways, so 16-mile journey. The only issue I'm noticing is it's smoking a lot, which I know a little bit of smoke is normal. I did some research last night. I could put a PVC or PCV system in here. I did some research last night. I could put a PCV system in here, and what you do is take this downdraft pipe here, pull that out, put a freeze plug in with a PVC valve in there, and run it to the main over here, this port, and that might help with some of this smoke. Only thing I need to do is replace this valve cover, which it leaks anyway, so it's probably time. I just gotta find one that's sealed, and we should be good with that. I don't know what that is. Might just be a little bit of a leak of some sort. It's staying cool, which is a good sign. Gear shift is still a little bit wongo. You just got to know how to shift it, but I feel like all that smoke is not ideal. I think we got some sticky valves and stuff in there, but it's not bad. This motor's just tired. It probably needs to be pulled and sealed. Well, let me kill this. Hold on. It runs well-ish. It runs. It doesn't run great, but it runs. It's probably just tired and needs some maintenance. Probably needs some new rings, maybe a couple bearings here and there, clean up the valves, but it's not gonna get that. Not yet anyways. We're gonna enjoy it as is. Maybe down the line, if I need to, I can pull this out and maybe throw a 235 in here or something from the 60s, maybe even something bigger. Just make it fun to drive, but as of right now, it does good. I'm just hoping that the hot start was giving me an issue. Let me see if it'll start. Let's see here. It's so strange that it does that. I don't know why. Excuse me, I pulled the windshield wiper vacuum line off of this because the actual wiper motor is got some sort of leak. I could hear it leaking under there, so figured might as well just not do that for now until I either rebuild that one or put an electric one in here. Not sure. But for now, we'll get inside, we'll clean up the interior. I hate getting in this thing and it raining down black stuff all over me every time, so that's the goal now. Okay, busted out the vacuum and trying to get in here. There we go. And I started vacuuming the ceiling, the roof, ceiling, whatever you want to call it, the roof of this car. Roof, probably the roof. Anyways, I got the vacuum out and I started scrubbing all this off. It used to look like that. I'm just gonna do from this point forward for right now. I don't want to get too into this today, but I'm gonna take this wire wheel and drill and just hit this rough stuff, as you can see, like that. And then I'm gonna hit it with some rust kill and maybe leave it there, or I've got a little bit of primer in there. Maybe I'll hit some of the rough spots with some primer, but we're gonna do that now. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do, is just knock the rough stuff off and then hit it with that rust stop, and it should make this a lot better. Alrighty, got it cleaned up. It looks pretty good. Oh, looks pretty good for what it is. It's gonna get a coat of paint. It's just got this rust killer on it for now. Keep it from rusting. I gotta still do all that back there, obviously. So there's the stark difference. And this, it started without having to jump the thing, so the battery's not the issue. It's got to be a tuning issue. It doesn't like hot starting. So I've got to do some work with that and figure that out. Maybe a little bit more research and then we'll go from there. But it's probably going to be a short video. I don't know if this is going to be the end or maybe I'll film some more tomorrow, but we'll see. In the last clip, I didn't know if I said it was going to be the end of the video or not. It's going to be. It's a short video this week, like 10 minutes or something like that, if that. I'm kind of at a place right now where all the stuff that I need to do to that car is either minuscule little things that it wouldn't be fun to film, or stuff that's going to cost a lot of money, such as the roof. Painting the roof, I shouldn't say cost a lot of money. It's going to cost money. And I'm trying to save as much as I can right now because we've got a new project in the works and I'm trying to put some money away for that. And my Ford needs some work too. I want to do a rear end in that. I want to hopefully put AC in that truck. That would be ideal. And it's got a pretty bad oil leak that I'm chasing down. But this new project that I've got going on, we're going to be headed back down to Ajo for it. It's give you a hint, late 60s pickup. That's what I got for you. Other than that, thank you for watching. Again, if you're interested in stickers, I've got the Saguaro Sally front end view, I guess, the small one, 5 inches or something, 4 inches, 5 inches. I've got the 10-inch one. I've got a few of these left, and I still have the nose art one. If you're interested in any of those, you can find the link down below or up in the corner, bulletin41.com. I think they're less than $5, more than $4. I think the big ones are $4.50, and then the other ones are $4 or $4.25, if I can remember correctly. That includes shipping. So if you're interested, I'll get one of those and keep a lookout for next week's video. I'm thinking maybe either next week's video will be more Sally, maybe Betty, my Ford, or maybe I'll skip next week and throw all my money I can away for the next project and then come back in 2 weeks. So keep an eye out for that, and thanks for watching.